Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Pax Kaiju, and I am going to be reading my fanfic story. It's about chrysalis and fluttershy. This is after the comic of, chrysalis's or Chrissy's fun little fluttered adventures. This is after if they actually got together. So, I am not copywriting. I have just written this story not too long ago, about a day or two, but I think it will work. So, without further ado, let's get into this. It was only a month after Chrysalis and Fluttershy had finally gotten back to Ponyville. Discord, however, knew that this would happen, because Chrysalis had no idea, because Chrysalis nearly blinded him with up 1,000 bucks to the face with her back hooves and front hooves. And almost stabbed him with his horn, apparently. Don't judge me. It's part of the story. She's violent, so what? Anyways, Fluttershy notices after a few months of her getting to know her kids in her disguise, and knowing that she works so hard to keep these two little ones, Blueberry, Cotton, and Candy. Apparently, Fluttershy notices that, not for very long, that she notices that she's going through a tough time holding herself together. Knowing this, she decides to start dating Chrysalis. This got her by surprise, while saying, "What? No, you have to be kidding me. Fluttershy, you can't be on this late." She gets interrupted. Fluttershy holds up her hoof and says, "Oh, Chrysalis, you do so much. Please, just let me help you. If you go on this date, then I promise to help you more often, even if it helps bring my animals." Fluttershy was offering her some help. Chrysalis didn't need help at the time, but to be honest, it's all she could do for now. So, she agreed. "Fine. I'll go on this date. But promise me one thing. Leave Discord out of this." "I promise." Discord had no idea at the time being. And Discord had already had a mischievous plan up his clawless sleeve. "Oh, Chrysalis and Fluttershy going out. I better set up for babysitting." 2 hours later, Chrysalis was going as the Earth Pony she was originally disguised as. Pink hair, white mane, or actually it's pink mane and white hair. Pink mane, white coat, sorry. Well now, at least now I'll look like a normal pony to every pony else. How bad could this be? Just one date. She immediately blushes at this, and recognizes in panic, "I'm going on a date with Fluttershy. What am I doing? I shouldn't be doing this. I should tend to my kids. What am I going to do for a babysitter? I can't just leave them alone." And a doorbell rings. "Ding dong." Oh no, she's here. She immediately has a sweat in her brow. "Coming!" And, we all know how this goes. She immediately approaches the door, very nervously, her hoof, trying not to break the door, of course, and just swings the door open, and Fluttershy was there. This catches Chrysalis off guard, because, she never wore a dress. This particular dress was the one that she wore at the gala, the one with all the plant life and craziness happened. And she was completely, not baffled, but taken away by her beauty. Chrysalis? What? Oh,
I'm sorry. So, they managed to go on their date. Discord appeared, apparently. What is he doing here? I'm obviously to watch over them. What? So, they had a little conversation. And she finally agreed to let him on one condition. No chaotic mishaps. If one thing or two things she mentioned goes, if anything happens to those kids, I swear, Discord, your head will be hanging on a wall in my basement. Alright, I promise not to mess around with reality around your kids, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, let's go then.
Okay. Fluttershy. And off they went. Discord, however, manages to ask one little question to the little filly and colt. So, what do you like to do for fun? And how can I improve it? This is going to be one long night, I note. Because the kids had mischievous smirks on their faces. Because since both of them were earth ponies, they always wanted to do something the other ponies couldn't do, or could do, or whatever. Chrysalis and Fluttershy went on their date. Everything was going well. It was a nice place, jokey corner. However, dim lighting didn't help anything. Pinkie was on this too, since Discord told her, apparently.
Okie dokie.
Oh no.
Wow, Chrissy, I didn't think you were that dressed.
What?
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Pinkie Pie manages to say before Chrysalis had a chance to speak and explain. You better be right.
Don't worry, I promise. Pinkie Pie, can you pinky promise not to tell any pony?
Pinkie Pie manages to say and says the whole pinky promise thing. I can't do it, of course, or else it would strain my voice. On to the story, of course. After their pinky accident, or pinky whatever, they managed to order in a nice meal. A salad, a side of hay, and of course, chocolate milk for Chrysalis, well, obvious reasons, and a nice little vanilla ice cream shake for Fluttershy. So, they managed to talk a few jokes here and there, and Chrysalis got to know Fluttershy even better. She liked her animals, she liked being around her friends, even if their missions meant even going to danger constantly before. But one thing couldn't get her off her mind. What was Discord going to do to her children? She was sweating on her brow.
Chrysalis, are you okay?
Oh, I'm just worried is all. I just can't help but to think what Discord could be doing right now.
Oh, don't worry, Chrysalis. I'm sure Discord's just fine. I mean, come on. Discord, promise that he wouldn't hurt your little ones.
Yes, I know, Fluttershy, but
nothing. I know he'll do right.
back at the house, zoom!
Whee!
So this is what a Pegasus like. Apparently Discord removed gravity from inside the house. And now everything is floating. Well, at least this is until they get back. But also because I know what's going to happen next. Shut up, Discord. Oh, you know what I mean. Hint, shut up.
Who are you talking to, Mr. Discord?
Oh, no one. You know how chaotic I am. Now, let's just say we play a game called Catch the Cupcake. And back to the other room, because it's going to be messy and frosting. Woo! After Fluttershy and Miss Cotton aka chrysalis, have gotten out of there and seemed to enjoy their fun. Even though there was a party and it was totally unneeded, but Pinkie thought it would be nice to throw them a little first date party. Apparently, that's a thing. Apparently.
Well, that was nice of Pinkie.
Yes, even though it's apparently unneeded. The party music was still going on, and, well, a few ponies waved them goodbye. A few of them were just drunk off their hooves, apparently. Applejack spiked the party punch with 50% cider. That's another story. Anywho, Fluttershy knew that chrysalis and, well, Fluttershy herself were meant to be something, but more than friends was way out of her league. She knew that chrysalis needed her space, but there's such a sad expression on her, well, face.
Chrysalis? Is there something wrong?
No, Fluttershy, nothing's wrong. I just don't know. Why? Why do you even... Fluttershy was baffled by the question. Why? Why be near her? She knew what she was going to say. Why be all this? She said. And this repeated in her head. Why would you ever want to be with me? Why would you even care? Tears started to form. Why even be with me at all? It was clear that Fluttershy knew something was wrong.
Chrysalis.
I want to be by your side, Fluttershy. I really do, but not like this. Even if it hurts me.
We've been through this before. Don't you understand? I want you to be with me.
Fluttershy, you don't understand. One of these days, Discord will remove the spell he's put on me. And what if I hurt you and you never forgave me? What if something went wrong and I started an invasion? What if my kids found out the truth about their mother? I know they're not real, but they're just too much to bear. Damn it all. Chrysalis was beginning to grow tears in her eyes. Fluttershy wanted to comfort her, but she needed to let it out. Tears started to flow down Chrysalis's face and transformed back. No pony was near because this was the lake, out beyond any reach, and it was because it was next or near the Everfree Forest. It's not fair. Why should I be the one suffering? It's never going to work.
Who said it can't, Chrysalis? That's my point.
The point you're trying to make, Fluttershy, won't work.
Yes, it will. Listen to yourself. Do you know even why I'm up with everything?
Chrysalis tried to find an answer. But then this happened.
It's because I've fallen in love with you.
This takes her by surprise.
I know it's sudden. But back in the cave, or that little story, you cared for me. You cared every moment. By the time with the Hydra, or the time that you kinda didn't really try to scare me off, I know that was because you wanted to protect me.
Fluttershy,
And that's not the only thing, Chrysalis.
She interrupted her. Chrysalis couldn't believe what she was going to hear. And this is it. Her answer.
I love you, Chrysalis. With all my heart. No matter if you're changeling or pony, nothing matters. Other than my animals, of course, and your kids. But I would never do anything to hurt you. I'm in the element of kindness.
Yes, but
nothing.
Her face began to grow red, chrysalis, and fluttershy grows pink and slowly turns red.
And don't let other ponies judge you. Don't let other ponies make fun of you. You're beautiful and you're strong and you're
What?
wonderful to be with. Even if Discord intends to push things a little.
Fluttershy. You can't...
Can't what? Be with you?
Fluttershy's face begins to show a little concern and sad. Fluttershy, you know it's what I want for the best of us. This date has been fun, but I can't... It's just too much for me. Fluttershy flaps her wings and holds her in a comforting hug, knowing that it wouldn't do much, but it would show her the affection that she has for her. For Chrysalis, the one she loves. She admitted her love to her. But she couldn't do the same. One day, Discord would remove the spell that he had made for Chrysalis to have a pony heart. Whoever it belonged to, anyway.
I love you, Chrysalis, because you're you. Nothing more. Just because other ponies say you're a monster doesn't mean it's true.
Fluttershy, Chrysalis couldn't even make a word. It was too much for her. And she began to cry. Crying and crying. Letting it all out. All that pain, all that hurt, finally removed.
There, let it all out. You want to go home?
Fluttershy asked in a caring and loving tone, of course. She nodded, and she couldn't transform. Her body was tired, her mind what's the word? I'm trying to find it. Here it is. All fuzzy. And her eyes were so puffy and red from all the tears that she had shed.
Come on, let's go home.
Fluttershy didn't mean her home. Well, actually she did. But Discord, I have to go back. I have to...
Don't worry. I sent some pony to keep an eye on him.
Chrysalis was confused. Who could she possibly send to keep an eye on? Oh. She already figured it out. The only one who could also take care of Discord was none other than the goddess herself. She had nothing to worry about. So they went back to her cottage. She was tired, and she was so exhausted that she practically collapsed as soon as she fell onto the couch. Face first, of course. Fluttershy got her a blanket and a pillow, while Chrysalis was mumbling. Oh, Fluttershy.
Shh, it's okay. You have to rest. We'll talk in the morning.
A kiss on the forehead was just the answer she wanted.